Ah, okay. In accordance with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, this channel is not to be viewed by children under the age of 13. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey everybody, Dragon King Mark here, and welcome back to Let's Play Shadowrun Hong Kong Part 68. Last we left off, we got the cure for our friend, we got the cure. We broke all the test subjects out. We even got some extra data and a sample of the virus that they were working on. Now, we're currently fighting our way out. Let's not waste any time. Cyberware Research Terminal. No. I figured as much. As you move through the lab, monitors all around you spring to life. Commander Gar scowls at you from the flickering screens, a look of severe irritation etched into the lines around his eyes. Your little romp through Shiawase territory has gone on long enough. Time's up, Shadowrunner. In the distance, you could hear the thunderous clamor of jackbooted feet hammering on metal floors. Seconds later, a team of armed guards in Shiawase uniforms burst into the room, their weapons held at the ready. Nut. Kamikaze? Oh boy. You really pissed all over this complex, runner. The commander spits onto the steel floor. Made an awful mess of everything that you've come across down here. That's a lot of money you've cost us. He smiles, revealing a set of crooked teeth. But now I finally got you. No way out but through me and mine. By the time I'm done with you, you look worse than those freaks with the and the cryo tanks. This place deserves to burn. The things that you did to those people? He laughs, a low raspy sound. Says the man who rang our doorbell and murdered the greeting party. I expect that you won't be crying yourself to sleep over the people you've killed here, so spare me the theatrics. Now, I'm gonna give you one chance to get out of this thing alive. Surrender, and I promise that we won't kill you. I can't say in what state you'll be in, but at least you won't be dead. Do you have any idea what your employer does to sinless people down here? I guard the place, don't I? Of course I've seen what we've got living in those pods. I've seen them thrive, I've seen them squirm. And I don't give a damn this way or that. He tilts his head back to the side and his neck lets out a rippling crack. What they do in those labs isn't my business. All that I do is handle security. This is your last chance. Throw down your weapons or we pry them from your dead hands. What'll it be? Not a very convincing speech. No sale. Then you've brought this up on yourself. Oh boy. Was that Crochet? That was Crochet, wasn't it? I think that... Okay, we need to take out the mage first. Always take out the mage. So, what have I been doing this weekend? Well, not much. I've actually been... I finally beat the final boss of the Elden Ring DLC. I don't need to tell you guys how freaking hard he is. If you know... You know. Oh boy. Okay, Ractor. Hide there. Take over Crochet. And before you do anything... There we go. Let's see if we can get the commander. So yeah, it took me a while, but I finally was able to beat the final boss, and I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. The final boss is just hard. Oh no! Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ha! Ouch. Great. my move up is. And also Duncan. But yeah, literally I had to summon people to take out the final boss. It was that hard. I don't even need to tell you about how messed up that boss really is, because Jesus Christ. Just if you know, you know that you know how strong he is. I really do hope, though, that anyone who fights the final boss, here's some tips. Don't hesitate, like, summon Ansbach and Thiolier if you manage to successfully get their questlines complete. Summoning those two first will be good for their questline. After that, you summon someone else. Summon someone else with the fingerprint shield. Believe me when I say this, that shield will come in handy. I mean, it's cheesing, I know, and I don't know if people want to do it legit or not, but at this point, doing it legit feels a lot hard to actually get it done. Oh boy. Let me see. Just take my word for it on this. You're gonna need all the help you can get. Yes, the final boss is hard, but at the same time, it will... okay. It will, at the very least, make the boss a bit easier to take out. Just trust me when I say this, it's gonna save you in the long run. It might take a bit, though, to do it. But it should, at the very least, be capable of doing it. You just gotta, figure out what to do. And if you get the Impenetrable Thorns spell, I highly recommend using it. Because that spell is going to be very, very helpful. Take it from someone who uses it, because that thing melts. Because, God, I spent nearly... I don't know how many times I did try to killing the final boss. It's just... it's difficult. Oh, crap. Well, Kosha is out. Thankfully, we're about to see what makes him his namesake in action. Nice. Oh, we can totally do this. Mercy killing. Other than that, I finally got a Pathfinder yesterday. Which is great for me, honestly, because I've been dying to get Pathfinder. I just gotta buy it from GameFly, and then I gotta get Red Dead 2. Then I'll be set. I wonder if I can even buy Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't know. Let's go to the elevator and let's get the heck out of here. What the hell? Might just be a glitch. Hello? This is Dr. Tang. Shirley stampers out the words. There's a nervous edge to her voice. Thank you again for letting me leave the lab, for letting me live. Unfortunately, we have a problem. I don't like the sound of that. Look, here's the deal. I don't know how many test subjects were infected with the SARS-3, and she sighs. It's possible that some of the subjects that you've encountered were carriers. Excuse me, what? This isn't my fault, I swear. Dr. Nagai never told me that he'd been testing the disease from the test subjects. It was all done behind my back. If the subjects were in fact infected, well, that would be bad. It would mean that when I released them from their cells, SARS-3 would have begun to circulate the facility. You could have been infected and I... She cuts herself off. When she continues, her voice sounds strained. I can't risk letting them in the facility needs to be treated with the antibiotic. You just whip up another batch yourself. After what you did here today, my equipment was shot to hell. What's more wrong? People will start dropping dead long before I can clone that you might be worried about too. There's enough to go around. All I need you to do is leave whatever you don't for the new the new yen for my account. Okay. I may be willing to help you, but I'm gonna use the antidote and I'll consider leaving what's left for you. Alright, pay close attention. The doctor describes changing the solution. You promptly dose yourself according to her instructions. How you've been treated, will you leave the remaining antidote in the sub bay? Please do this for me. You know that I run a Shawase lab. I've got money, believe it. Give me the vials that you don't need, and you'll be a very rich man. Alright, you got yourself a deal. I'll have the new yen wired to you immediately, she pauses. Thank you, I mean that. Well, we got a bit of new yen. That's good enough at least. And we kept one for the client. It should be enough. Jomo. Jomo nods as you approach, his expression stern. Had enough of taking the hornets today? My radio sounds like a whole nest of them is after you. Let's get out of here, Jomo. It's gonna be raining in about a few hours, so I want to at least get this done. All in all, pretty successful mission, honestly. Joe redlines the sub line. You rocket away from the Shawase lab in record time. The Orc remains glued to the sonar and inertial guidance readouts, constantly scanning for pursuit. Thankfully, nobody seems to be on your tail. Soon enough, or do we talk with someone else? Oh, 8 karma. Cool. Okay, let's go talk to the quartermaster. Maybe he's got something for us. Hey, Sangshan! I got news about that friend of mine. You know, the one who was under the weather? He gives you a wolfish grin. He's been stabilized thanks to you. Looks like he's gonna pull through. Glad to hear it. You should be. I haven't forgotten about our deal. He kicks one of the Duraplast crates with the side of his foot. You want something from my special stock? You just say the word. I'll get you all set up. Let's see your special stock. And here we have some of the more powerful stuff. Ares HVR. Ooh. Cannot fire single or aimed shot. I got the money. Ares Alpha. Oh, wait. Yeah, Ares Alpha, the Stayer. Well, I don't really need the Ares Alpha. This thing's got a bigger clip and does less damage, but it can actually fire off more. Oh, this gun. Yeah, I forgot. The Nemesis Arms Gyrojet Pistol. No thanks, I'm good. How'd you get involved in this task force? He shrugs. Got assigned to it, the same way that most of the constables here were. Believe it or not, this wasn't a volunteer assignment for most of us. When the Executive Council hands you an edict, you follow it. Tell me a little about yourself, Sergeant. He chuckles. Don't really think there's all that much to say. Been on the force for 22 years now, and I've been loading out gear for most of it. Got a wife back home and a couple of kids. That's about it, really. He sends trails into an awkward silence. Look, I've never really been one for small talk. You want to talk about armor or armaments? What kind of security fabric is the best for stopping a ceramic knife? I'm your man. If you're looking for anything else, though, you're barking up the wrong tree. Not trying to be unfriendly, mind you. I'm just not a people person, per se. Fair enough. To yourself. I'll see you later, then. Okay. Now that we've taken care of that, let's go back to the base and talk to people. Let's see what the gang has to say about that mission. I'm pretty sure it must have said something. So I also found out apparently about the show The Garcias, the sequel series to the Brothers Garcia. Well, apparently, for the lack of better terms, reclaim payment for retrieving the cure. Glad to hear the job's done. Payment's attached. Good work. Alright, that's done. Shadowrun BBS. Any pay data? Oh, the SARS-3 sample. Holy crap! Alright. Decker still looking for team. Oh my god. Experienced Decker still looking for team to run with. Potential for long-term engagement. I'm getting by on solo work, but I can't take on most jobs without a team. Seriously, anybody will do. Requirements? You must not take experimental stims during runs. You must not tamper with chemicals in secret labs. You must know how to properly operate a moped. You must listen to your Decker when your Decker says, I don't have control of that turret yet. You must have a good sense of humor. Optional. Hey, I'm with a group that could really use a Decker. My buddies are a Street Sam and a weapons specialist, and I'm a Shami, follower of Dog. Also, we're new to Shadowrunning, so we'd be grateful for your expertise and connections. When you say you're new, how new? We know what it's like to be on the streets, pulling small heists, smashing and grabbing, surviving. We're used to steering clear of triad thugs, operating under the radar. We're from the Walled City. See, you're from the Walled City? As in, you lived there until the riots. That's a really unlucky place for a long time. I'm just not sure. Come on, SJ. You think we might be unlucky? We're green, but we're not idiots. We know about you, about your team. People talk. Well, we're willing to take the chance. We believe that our luck has turned. Maybe your bad luck streak is broken too. And we'll win to find out. Fine, I shouldn't be superstitious. We'll just find the right milk where to start with. You did review my list of requirements above, right? Oh yeah, this is gonna be a blast. Famous last words. Push pins. Hey all, I'm really freaked out. I live alone in more or less my own custom-built panic room, real secure. Everything was normal when I went to bed last night, but this morning I found a threatening message on my bulletin board. What kind of message? It was some kind of weird poem, and it was written out in push pins. It said, Shadowrunning Fink, I know what you did last night. Have a nice day, Jay. So, what the hell? I'd say you pissed someone off, mate. There's gotta be a simple explanation. Who's got a name for you? I'm curious who Jay could be. But what I really want to know is, what did you do last night? I was on a run, man. Nothing special. Can't talk about it, you know? Au contraire, Pinky swear. Pinky swear. It's the key to the mystery. Who'd you hit? Any megacorp could punch through your flimsy personal security system like a drunk orc with a cyber fist opening birthday presents. What corporate name begins with J? Genraku? Jazz Technology? Or, oh, JRJ International? You're an idiot, Crumpeteer. No corporation's going to track down a runner just to leave a nasty message in push pins. No, this is a very dark and highly personal vendetta. I think Jivebot's out for blood. Police records. HKPF got me. We're getting booked in Siem Sha Sui when crazy shit went down. Massive hack, all records corrupted. Partner managed to toss a flashbang, so we're bouncing. But I clutched the matrix connection to see what happened before backups restored. Sending, and we're out. Fast thinking, Mr. P. Let's have a look, shall we? What the? Who did this? All the profiles read like this. Newbie Ava Young was blamed for central bank thefts, framed by informants. Wait, that's me! This is the truth. I got set up, but no idea how. But the pics had everything. My face on video feeds, fingerprints, trace. I had to stick it to the shadows inside the shadows to keep out of lockup. Oh, I bet I even know who sold me now. But I resent being called a newbie. Hit the mark then, huh? These files are gonna make for some interesting reading material. Huh. My special friend, Icy Sasha, has concocted some flashy new get-rich-quick scheme in Vladivostok. Don't be stingy, pull out that credit stick and back Sasha's Pay My Way campaign. Help fund this thing, we can get him out of the HK for good. Geez, Pantax, that's not exactly a ringing endorsement. You do actually support Sasha, right? Sasha's my ex. Right. Okay, I guess I'm pitching in. Thanks, Pantax. You can't undo the past, but we can get me out of your life forever. You do have a way with words. So it sounds like Jivebot's out for blood now. But why do you go after the police thing? Well, I think it will be a good place to stop here. And I'm not just saying that because the internet connection got a little choppy and I don't trust it. Hopefully things are going to be okay. And hopefully I'll be able to buy Pathfinder and be able to play it. But I digress. Anyway, I'm Dragon King Mark, and next time on Let's Play Shadowrun Hong Kong, we're going to go and talk with everybody else, and then we're going to go ahead and start the next mission. Maybe do a little bit more shopping and, you know, check on everybody else. So far, it looks like we gotta go to the Icon Tower and rescue Lily and Lai. And, I think there was also one more thing I gotta take care of, but I think this is the last mission before we do the Tiger's Den. I'm gonna be blunt, this campaign is gonna be a bit short, but it's gonna be very, very tough. If you like what you all saw, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, hit that bell icon to stay notified, and I'll see all of you next time. Laters. And to the people who've been watching these streams, thank you. I really do appreciate it.